We're reporting tonight from the headquarters of the 3rd Infantry Brigade Combat Team, part of the 10th Mountain Division, which is headquartered in Fort Drum, New York. But this area is also the birthplace of the Taliban. 3rd Brigade covers territory west of Kandahar, Afghanistan's second largest city. There are 228 villages and about 90,000 people. The man in charge is Colonel Patrick Frank. Your casualties so far?
We have lost in 3rd Brigade Combat Team 28 soldiers.
28 soldiers, and how many wounded?
We've had over 300 soldiers wounded.
And what have you purchased with that sacrifice?
We have secured the district that Mullah Omar has come from. And it's significant. This is a key district to the Taliban.
Mullah Omar is the fugitive leader of the Taliban, and Colonel Frank took us out today to head toward Omar's home village. How often do you have contact with the enemy?
On a given day, 20 to 25 contacts with the enemy.
We rode in the massive mine-resistant trucks that have greatly reduced casualties from improvised explosive devices, the landmines that the Army calls IEDs. Colonel Frank has about 4,000 soldiers plus 2,000 Afghan Army troops that he's training. They're clearing the enemy, building a series of fortresses, and behind that, in one of the world's least developed countries, they're creating schools, markets, and roads.
This is the economic platform of the Highway 1 initiative, to bring these bazaars back to life.
Colonel, you sound more like a mayor than a combat soldier.
It's a combination. That is the counter-insurgency fight.
This is the counter-insurgency strategy that America intends to ride all the way out of Afghanistan. In Mullah Omar's home village, Sangasar, we saw it in action, and we saw how hard it can be. An enemy fighter opened up with a machine gun. What do you got, Colonel?
Some small arms fire. It appears to be from the south.
You know, we heard, I think, the incoming, but I didn't hear any outgoing. I didn't hear your men firing back.
That's exactly right. If we were to engage right now, randomly into those fields and injure Afghan farmers that were out there, that would have an overwhelming effect on this community.
The whole region is a minefield, and all summer 3rd Brigade had been trying to push the Taliban south back across this dry riverbed. Captain Dennis Call leads Combat Company, the company that won the fight here. This piece of ground that you're building on now cost you what?
32 American soldiers. We had 25 wounded, and we've sustained 7 killed in action here in the Nalgam area. And so the cost has been America's most precious commodity, and that is the American soldier.
What did you purchase for that?
Ultimately, it's gotten us access to the people, which is who determines the winner in a counterinsurgency fight.
And the message to the Afghan people here is what?
We're staying. We're not leaving. We're not going away. We're going to be here. We're going to push the Taliban out. We are the stronger tribe.